thought that we weathered the storm a little bit. They came out and jumped us pretty hard early on, but wasn't a ton of grade A opportunities, but we weathered that, got a goal of our own, and I thought that was a pretty good way to start the period, and then finish the period, excuse me. And then the second period, we're in a situation where we're going to go on a power play and take an unnecessary penalty, and instead of us going on the power play to try to make it 2-0, it's now 1-1 in the 4-on-4. And I thought something that's crept into our game a little bit, these unnecessary penalties, and it's something that I've got to change with our team, because I think that took a lot of the momentum away, and credit to BU, they played a good second period. And third period, we came out and played all right. We finally started getting some pucks to Comesso and got one through, but it was just a little bit too late. So it's a disappointing loss. It's a disappointing last probably 3 weeks of the season, but that being said, we've played pretty well this first half, and we've played ourselves in a position, we played for 4 trophies, the Connecticut Ice Trophy, the Hockey East regular season, the Limarillo Cup, and ultimately the national title. And we've played well enough this first half where we haven't played ourselves out of contention for any of those trophies. So hopefully this break comes at a good time for us, where we can rest, get recharged, and come back and finish 22 on a right note and make 23 memorable.
How much do you weigh the positives that you just mentioned of you still have gotten yourselves in a pretty good spot at this point, and also the negatives of you have 2 wins in your last, I think it's 6?
Yeah, I think, you try to focus on one game at a time. We had quite a stretch of hockey there that we played with, Providence, 2 with Providence that were ranked, and Lowell was ranked, and Cornell's ranked, and BU's ranked, and Merrimack's ranked. I mean, we had a meat grinder of a schedule, and I think we held our own through that schedule. We're still, like I said, in contention to win the league. We haven't played ourselves out of that. Now, would it have helped if we won one of these 2 games? For sure, but we can't. It's revisionist history. It is what it is. We have to move forward. So I just tried to, I don't want the kids leaving here thinking that this was a failure this first half. It was still 11-5-3, a pretty good start. And we just got to focus on getting back to playing a little more disciplined.
With how many games you've played, do you feel like the team, maybe the fatigue started to catch up a little bit these last couple of weeks, and now you can recharge at the break here?
I think it's a convenient excuse. We had 8-9 days off before playing these guys, so no, I don't think so.
Cap, besides the obvious of taking a penalty to set up a 4-on-4, how much does this disrupt line chemistry to be on the PK and to not be at 5-on-5, which has been a strength for you?
Quite a bit, yeah, because you're playing 5 or 6 penalty killers, and they all come from different lines, and Matty Wood and Samu don't kill penalties, so now they're sitting on the bench for a while, and they're 2 of our better players. So yeah, it does. So, and it's, listen, you're gonna have to kill penalties. I don't know what we got for penalties tonight. 6, at least 2. I'd have to watch them all, but I know at least 2 were completely unnecessary. So if you have to kill 4, that's not the end of the world. Asking to kill 6, which we did, but again, just the rhythm of the game gets thrown off.
How about Arsenio today? He kept you in it.
He was great. I thought he made saves when he had to. Told him to keep it at 3 in the third and give us a chance to win, and he did. I thought he was excellent.
You guys like to play physical. How do you find that balance of playing physical and, if you take a penalty for physical play, that's one thing, but then not going over the line and taking bad penalties.
Yeah, I don't want guys to, I want them to compete between the whistles, not in the scrums. You know, if you take a penalty after the whistle, it's senseless. If you take a penalty in retaliation, it's, you know, it's selfish. You're mad, you know. A lot of us have played, and I was certainly guilty of it as a player too, but there was consequences when you do. So those are things we definitely have to clean up.
Seemed like you had a little trouble setting up power plays today. I think it was 0 for 5. What did you see from the unit?
Thought we made a pretty good adjustment. I mean, it wasn't a power play goal, but essentially it was 5-on-4, and we kind of, they were doing a good job. They were really, really aggressive, which I hadn't quite seen this year from them. So we made a little bit of an adjustment, and it seemed to work out. So it certainly wasn't as sharp as it could be, that's for sure. I thought we probably had better chances killing penalties than we did on the power play before we scored that extra attacker goal.